this is a good beat for them. She eats that part up, dude. Who's that back vocal? What's good, what's poppin', and welcome to this reaction video for Ive's new song, Heya. So for this reaction, we're reacting to the music video and Studio 2 performance. I'm not gonna yap too much in the beginning. I think I'm just gonna start cutting my intros very short and just telling you guys what we're reacting to and hopping right into it. But since we are reacting to the music video and Studio 2 performance, I want to give my full analysis at the very end, so after the Studio 2 reaction. So let's go ahead and just hop right into it, shall we?
Let's get it. Let's get it. Pay attention.
You did, bro. Love her. Ooh. Okay. Oh, this is a good beat for them. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I kind of wish this was released earlier. This would have been so good on tour. I really like that. Ooh, okay, girl. I like that it's kind of more hip, but still has their ooh. If you couldn't tell, you should give me my bias and Ive. Yeah, no, that chorus is too good. This song kind of feels like I Love Dive and 11 put together. A little bit. Not this part, but like the chorus of it. Oof. Who's that back vocal? Oh, I'm so excited for the Studio 2. I need to see the choreo for this. And it closes back up. I like that. I really liked that ending. How it started open and then close. Initial thoughts, I really like the song. I think it's super catchy. I think the main thing with K-pop songs is like, if that chorus is catchy, it's a banger, honestly. You got a good beat and a catchy chorus, I feel like most of the time, I'm gonna fall in love with it. Let's watch the Studio 2 performance because I need to see this choreo ASAP. Be original.
Let's get it.
Oh.
Let's get it. Pay attention.
I really like these fits. Is that Hemble? Ooh, see the way that beat switches? I love the formations they have. Ooh. Yeah, dude, it's so catchy.
Keep it up. Happily. Ever after? Nope.
This part goes so hard. She eats that part up, dude. Oh my god. No, I actually really like this. That part is so good. I need to know who that back vocal is for that. Yeah, they really ate that song up. La Chica, no wonder their choreo looks like that. Dude, I really like their fits for this. I thought it was Hamburg in the beginning, but maybe it's not. I'm not 100% sure, so someone correct me if it is or if it isn't. She's so cute. Yeah, no, they really ate that release up. Honestly, except for maybe like Kitsch, Heya's probably one of my favorite Ive releases. I don't know, I like that the song is upbeat, but not like in your face upbeat. Like, you know how some of, especially because it seems like the message through the song is very much like bad beach energy, you know what I mean, based off of some of the lyrics that I paid attention to. I don't even know why sometimes I watch these with lyrics, because half of the time I can barely pay attention because I'm so engrossed in the video. But normally when songs have that kind of like it girl bad bitch energy, the beats are normally a lot more like aggressive and like intense and hard hitting and very like dark, I guess, in a sense. So I like that they had that concept, but the beat was, it had that hip-hop feel, but it was a little bit more like brighter than I feel like what we would usually hear for a beat that would have that type of vibe for the it girl bad bitch energy type of thing. So I really liked kind of that, I guess, switch, you could say, in a sense, but not really. I think that's just like Ive's color and Ive's style. The song to me gave like a mix of Love Dive and 11. Kind of feels like a mix of the two, which I think is, I could be completely wrong saying that, but you know, it could be just like what I hear personally. But even if it is or isn't the case, I think that's interesting and impressive, only because I feel like Love Dive and 11 is what really like brought Ive to the surface, and those were their like, I'm pretty sure their first songs. I'm pretty sure their debut song was 11, no? Or was it Love Dive? I think it was one of the two. Regardless, I think those two songs are really what brought Ive to the surface. And so for this song, for me to kind of have that vibe of those two mixed together, I feel like probably their two most listened to songs. I think it's very cool. I think it's very impressive. And I think I absolutely love the choreo. Like I said, at the very end, it showed that La Chica choreographed it, which that makes sense 100% because of the choreo. It's a lot of like hand, I don't want to necessarily say voguing, but kind of in that sense. It's very girlyish choreo. You know, sometimes when it comes to these concepts of like it girl bad bitch energy, there's always that choreo, but sometimes they like to switch it up and kind of do more like groove swag type of choreo, like hip hop per se. But their choreo obviously very girlish, very a lot of like hand gestures, movements, and everything like that. And I feel like that's something La Chica very much excels in when they do their choreo. So it definitely makes sense on why their choreo looks as such. And I thought it was very good. I love their formations, and I'm always impressed by a group that has an even number of members and how they do their formations, because obviously if you have one person in the front, the sides will be uneven because you'll have a certain number on this side and, you know, one or more less on the other. And sometimes that can look very, like, that can be distracting sometimes because of, you know, just how I feel like your eyes see it and how you view it. You're like, oh, well, that's kind of off. And then sometimes it starts to look off-centered and things like that. But I think something that Ive did really well, and also La Chica, obviously, who choreographed it, was picking formations that didn't take away from the choreography. If anything, it enhanced it. And I think choreography wise, that was great on La Chica's part, and I think great on Ive's part for their spacing. I think if obviously the spacing wasn't right and they messed up on the spacing, it would be a lot more apparent, and that would have been the distraction if the spacing wasn't good. Everything was so good. I even at one point said, like, I really liked that formation. I think I forget which formation it was, but it was definitely one that like done wrong, it could have looked bad and like thrown the entire vibe off, I guess, in a sense. Personally, for me, it didn't. So that is something that I like to point out and, you know, give them their flowers and applause to, because sometimes that stuff is very difficult, especially when it comes to spacing and, you know, all that type of stuff. So honestly, that's kind of all I can really say for Ive's Heya. I think to rate the song, I'm giving it a solid 8.5. I really do like it. I love that I give it an 8.5, but I said it's probably one of my favorite Ive releases besides Kitsch. I don't know. I feel like it's one of my favorite releases, but I think it's very similar and on par with 11 and Love Dive. And I think that's maybe because if I got like the feeling of those two songs from this song, and that's why I'm kind of just putting it there. But I do think it's like a solid 8.5. I think for it to have gone any higher, I would have wanted the verses to be, I guess, more memorable. The only part that's like really memorable for me in terms of like the verses is after the first chorus, when oh my god, what's her name? I forget her name, but she drops into the, not like a full split, like full middle split, but she drops and puts her arms up, she kind of like tilts her head or whatever, and does her verse. That's kind of like the only memorable verse for me. I feel like the other verses, I mean, even the bridge, I mean, the bridge is good. I really do like Eugen's part that she does solo. I think that's part of the second part of the song after the first chorus. Like to me, the middle is the most memorable part instead of like the entire thing being memorable. So even though I really like the song and I feel like it's one of their better releases, I can't give it higher than an 8.5 just because of that. But overall, it's still a really good song, and I'm definitely adding it to my playlist and listening to it. Oh, I think it's an EP, so I do need to listen to the entire EP. But this song for sure is literally up there for me. So that is all for this reaction video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, you can like, comment, subscribe, comment down below what you think of the release. What would you rate it? What were your thoughts and opinions on the music video, studio tune performance, vocals, rap, the whole shebang? Let's have a little chat in the comments below. You can follow all my socials. I'll have them linked in the description box below. Do whatever you want to do, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye.